we come to the root cause of the evil or the goodness, which is to be decided by the mindset, the intention through which the principles are being framed and actions are taken. So therefore, the entire evilness of the modernity is due to the intention of selfishness, self-winning, and the rest is losing. The modernity's best method of exploiting human greed is comparison and competition. By this way, not a single person remains your friend, your collaborator, or your cooperator. Everybody has become your competitor. So, a sense of equality, I'm not talking about a religious way, just common sense of equality. All human beings are equal. All sentient beings are equal. They are all looking for happiness and not liking for misery and discomfort. So on this basis, everyone is equal, and on that equality, we have to take care of others than oneself. With this mindset, whatever comes out, that would be intention of pure mind. So therefore, the best method is have a rational mind, not carried away by the indoctrinations of the modernity, and look around. All the people are similar and equal to myself. So therefore, my interests can never overreach the other's interest. This is the first way of making the purification of mind. And at the same time, whatever work you have to undertake, they need some means. And that means must not be accumulated through exploitation, through violence, or through harming to the ecosystem. And therefore we shall have to look for pure means which are not accumulated through a means of violence. That was my intention.
Then he was asking about what does it mean in terms of governance?
Governance ultimately shall have to come down to the self-governance. Self-governance does not mean self is governing the others. Self-governance, the Swaraj, means the self is controlled by oneself. The self need not controlled by law and order. Today we are not committing murder or theft because the fear of the law or the police. This should be voluntary. Your inner voice should be strong enough to refrain from a person indulging into immorality. So that is the self-governance. And the people becomes self-ruled. Swaraj is being achieved by the people. The entire governance will become automatically pure. Then there is no room for corruption and exploitation. But at the same time, the question how to govern is not very easy, because at the present a huge structure of nation state, and that also very complicated undemocratic things are there. To replace them, I cannot answer your question in a short spell of time. We have to think in the ways of Gandhi's concept of Swaraj. Gandhi's concept of Swaraj is no centralized governance, not decentralized governance. No centralized governance means the governance must be started from the local level, from the community level, village level, then state level, and then national level. And in that, partyless, genuine democracy system shall have to be evolved. And partyless democracy means a democracy in which all the citizens had real participation in the decision making. And for that we need to long layers of system of governance. Sometimes Gandhi has written a lot of them, I also written something, but at this short moment I cannot explain the whole. But the basic thing is the governance should not be in the hands of few, and particularly the governance should not be in the hands of a person. Rule of law and rule of individual is entirely different. Rule of law means governance is taken care of by the law or the constitution itself, which protects the governance into totality to remain in purification.